When former President Lungu died, I was in prayer and I asked God something. And during my conversations with God, the President of the Republic of Zambia declared a time of mourning, and God led me to go and pay my respect at Belvedere Lodge. When I did that, many people within the circles of PF, they began to comment and say, "You are a saboteur. Why don't you stand with the Patriotic Front?" Because we knew you as one of the supporters of President Edgar Lungu. And that was the biggest mistake I made in life, because my love for him made me to ignore certain signs and made me not to be able to speak sometimes truth to power. So when I went to Belvedere Lodge, I went there because I understand that the government that is in power is UPND, and where they had declared a place of mourning was Belvedere Lodge. And during everything that was happening, I came out and I wanted to speak to the families, and I did speak, advising the family to please put it in their heart to forgive whatever wrong that is there and bring back former President Lungu to Zambia. Before I speak even to the head of state, the President of Zambia, I want us to search our conscience. I need us as a church to search our conscience. That we are ready to fight one another, kill one another at the expense of what we believe is politically right against the scriptures. Matthew chapter number 5 and verse number 9. Blessed are the peacemakers, for they will be called the children of God. To the Lungu family, what is happening in Zambia is dividing the country. But I want to echo this scripture. Blessed are the peacemakers, for they will be called the children of God. What is the price for peace? As I'm speaking to you as a church, what is the price for peace? If you are only willing to forgive those that ask for forgiveness from us, then we are far away from being peacemakers. Blessed are the peacemakers, for they will be called the children of God. We are a Christian nation, and we are supposed to be the beacon of peace, not only in Africa, but around the world. But what are we doing? We see a lot of bloggers trying to turn the country upside down. And it is us, the church, you and me, that fuel this confusion because we are not willing to make peace. Blessed are the peacemakers, for they will be called the children of God. What is the price for peace? The price for peace is even the President of the Republic of Zambia, His Excellency, Mr. Hakainde Hichilema, saying, "I'm sorry." That is the price for peace. When you apologize, it does not mean that you are wrong. You have just understood the price for peace. When the president says, "I'm stepping away from this funeral," it does not represent weakness. It represents Mark 5 verse number 9. Blessed are the peacemakers, for they will be called the children of God. But do you know why politicians do not come down from high where they are to bring themselves down to apologize to anybody? It's because of you. If anybody apologizes, you are going to say he has lost. The price of peace, nobody wins. Blessed are the peacemakers, for they will be called the children of God. I want to appeal to your conscience as a church. Have you made peace with someone lately? I want to appeal to your conscience as a ministry. Someone offended you, someone lied against you, someone did something undespicable against you. But what is the price for peace? We live in a generation, in a dispensation of people who say, as long as I've not offended you, I cannot apologize. The Bible says, blessed are the peacemakers, for they will be called the children of God. This is not a political message. What is the price for peace? I'm speaking to you as a church, in your family. What is the price for peace? We have members in this church that don't talk to their family members. What is the price for peace? We have church members in this place that don't talk to other church members. What is the price for peace? The price of peace means sometimes you look like you don't have sense. That is the price of peace. Not everybody we say sorry to, we offended them. But for us to qualify as children of God, we must be the carriers of peace. When Jesus was crucified on the cross of Calvary, whom did he offend? Church, I'm speaking to you. Whom did he offend? Pardon? Pardon? No. Everyone is quiet. Do you know why you're quiet? Because in your heart, the president must win. In your heart, the Lungu family must win. But what is the price for peace? What is the price for peace? If I leave this altar today and you go home, my message is simple. Why don't you talk to your father? Why don't you talk to your mother? Why don't you talk to your sister? Why does it profit a man to gain the whole world and lose his soul? Lift up your hand to heaven and say, Father, Father. I cannot hear you. Say, Father, Father. Give me the ability. Give me the ability to forgive. To forgive. It's very hard. It's very difficult. If you are a wife, maybe your husband did something to you that you cannot forgive him. Blessed are the peacemakers, for they will be called the children of God. Say, Father, Father, help me. Help me. Forgive. Forgive. I can see some of you people are not praying this prayer. Yes. How can I forgive that brother that stole from me? Blessed are the peacemakers. Prophet, people will take advantage of me if I cannot forgive. Blessed are the peacemakers. Prophet, people will step on me if I cannot forgive. Blessed are the peacemakers. In the camp of the Lungu family, blessed are the peacemakers, for they will be called the children of God. In the government camp, blessed are the peacemakers. Ask your neighbor, what is the price for peace? Ask your neighbor one more time, what is the price for peace? Lift up your hand. Say, Father, Father, help me forgive. Help me forgive. There are certain miracles you will never see until you forgive. There are certain testimonies you will never see until you forgive. I'm a young man in ministry that has been fought left, right, and center by people. But when those people come back to me and say, "Man of God, I need prayers from you," I'm human and it's very painful, but I realize blessed are the peacemakers, for they will be called children of God. There are some of you who are standing here, inside your heart, you know what you have said behind my back. Do I hold it against you? No. Blessed are the peacemakers. If everybody that offends us must die, how many people are we going to kill? Brother Gerard, blessed. I had a very heated argument yesterday with somebody I considered, and I still consider, a friend. Because I simply told them that for this matter to be solved, one must be willing to come out of the high place and lower themselves and ask for forgiveness. And in this case, who is the better person to stop all this? It's the Republican president. It is as simple as that. A friend of mine attacked my persona personally and said, "You people, you are supporting the Lungu family because you eat from them." And this person is a pastor. And I went to the scripture and I realized politics have got the ability to divide even friends. If we do politics without checking ourselves in the scripture, we will lose our ministry. We will lose our calling. And for those of you that are in this place as your pastor, if the UPND, and in the way I came out when President Lungu was standing, I offended you. And that is why you may not be able to hear my message with so much clarity. Forgive me. Because if you are not able to look beyond what I'm saying to you politically, you will fail to understand me. You will say the man of God is just a guy. Can I say something to you? Sometimes even your enemies are right about you. The only problem is that you don't want to see beyond them being your enemy. You know, somebody can tell you, "I don't like the way you do things." Sit down a bit. "I don't like the way you do things." And instead of listening to what the person is saying, do you know what we do? We look at them as an enemy. Some of us here, we have enemies in the church. This one cannot talk to me. This one cannot advise me. Who do you think you are to advise me? Those are the sentiments that we release as Christians because we are not willing to pay the price for peace. Matthew 5 and verse number 9. Do you want the body of former President Lungu to come to Zambia? Matthew 5 verse number 9. Blessed are the peacemakers. Everybody giving an opinion will not solve the matter. I dare say this even as a prophet, even the courts will not be able to solve the matter. Because if the court rules in favor of the government, the Lungu family will appeal to a higher court. Because this matter is not a matter of interpretation of law. It is a matter of grievances. Even when the law is with you, you cannot force me to forgive you. So what are we saying as believers in the nation of Zambia? Blessed are the peacemakers. The Attorney General must be able to try and make peace. And I repeat what I'm saying. Making peace sometimes means you look foolish. Those of us who are married, are you sure you have never apologized to your wife, knowing fully well that she is the one that wronged you? Those of us that are married again, are you sure as a wife you have never apologized to your husband, knowing fully well that he is the one who has offended you? That is sometimes the price for peace. Because after you apologize, long before you are gone, your partner will sit down and the testimony of their conscience will tell them that even though this man, this woman has apologized, I was the one that was wrong. It is the testimony of our conscience. Today I didn't come to preach to you how you are going to receive your testimony. I came to preach to you, blessed are the peacemakers, for they will be called the children of God. I have reached at an extent in my life where you cannot afford to be my enemy. I will not allow you to be my enemy. Even when you want to be my enemy, I will not permit you to be my enemy, because blessed are the peacemakers. The word blessed, the blessing of the Lord. Do you want to prosper? Do you want to succeed? Do you want to be lifted? You need the blessing of the Lord. One of the most powerful blessings of the Lord is to as many as have received him, to them he has given them the power to be called the sons of God. Now, if you have to be a son of God, Mark chapter number 5 and verse number 9. Blessed are the peacemakers, for they will be called the children of God. I woke up with a heavy burden, and I unblocked everybody that I had blocked on my WhatsApp. I unblocked everybody that I had blocked on Facebook, because the price of peace, if you want to be right all the time, then you don't know the price for peace. If you want to win all the time, then you don't know the price for peace. Blessed